Good Lord, Butter, I gotta tell you something. Service is so important. It's Friday, and I don't particularly feel like cooking, and Rosie never cooks, and so I was gonna go to a little restaurant and get some takeout. So I went to Saddle Creek. There's a lot of little restaurants up and down there, and there's this little gyro place right near the post office. I ain't never been there, and I was like, well, it's a small business. Give them a try. So I walk in, and there's one guy behind the counter and two people sitting at the table. The floor is sticky. I'm like, well, somebody could have just spilled the Coca-Cola on the floor, and that's real sugar. It's kind of hard to get up, so I'm going to give him a pass on that. So I stood there. He's standing there right in front of me. He's on his phone talking to some friend of his. You could tell it was a friend because they were talking about sports and shit. I stood there, and he completely ignored me. Finally, he looks at me and he goes, oh, I'll be with you in a minute. I looked at him, I said, no, you won't. I turned my fat ass around and walked out. I went and got us some Chinese takeout instead.